A Delta Airlines flight crashed and flipped onto its roof while attempting to land in Toronto amid strong winds and heavy snowfall. But miraculously, all 80 people on board the plane have survived. Delta Flight 4819 was flying in from Minneapolis when it crash-landed on the runway of Toronto Pearson International Airport. The jet, which was a Bombardier CRJ-900, turned completely upside down on the runway. While the aircraft burst into flames, prompting fire crews to extinguish them, the fuselage of the plane remained largely intact. All 80 people on board, that is 76 passengers and 4 crew members, were evacuated from the aircraft. The passengers and crew clambered out of the upside-down plane's emergency exit as smoke bellowed from the aircraft. 18 passengers were transported to nearby hospitals. At least 3 people were critical.
As we made our descent and made touchdown, it was just a very forceful event where all of a sudden everything just kind of went sideways. And then the next thing I know is kind of a blink and I'm upside down, still strapped in.
Experts say a plane flipping upside down is unusual, but not unheard of. One theory is that this happened due to the snowy, windy Toronto weather. Around the time of landing, strong gusts of 65 km per hour were blowing through the snow. About 22 centimeters of snow blanketed the airport over the weekend. The Bombardier CRJ-900s are built to withstand crosswinds of 35 knots. The crosswinds that hit the plane at a 45-degree angle were only about 23 or 24 knots, as per experts. Audio recordings reveal that the control tower warned the pilots of a potential bump in the airflow upon approach.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to continue northbound due to weather. We've got permission from OCC to land north end and assist with this crash if needed.
But officials said the runway was dry and there was no crosswind.
At this time, we believe all our emergency response went as planned. We will, however, be conducting a review. This is an active investigation. It's very early on. It's really important that we do not speculate. What we can say is the runway was dry and there was no crosswind conditions.
The Transportation Safety Board is putting together a team of investigators to probe the crash. While flights have resumed at the airport, authorities warn there could be operational delays since 2 runways have been closed for investigation.
We immediately halted further arrivals and departures on our remaining 3 runways. Those runways were reopened at approximately 5 p.m. The other runways are remaining to serve the investigation, which will be carrying forward for the rest of tonight and into the next several days.
According to experts, the size of the plane and seat belts saved those on board the Delta plane. This is the 4th major aviation accident in North America in the past month. On the 29th of January, an American Airlines passenger jet collided with a military Black Hawk helicopter over the Potomac River in Washington, D.C., killing all 67 people on board the 2 aircraft. On the 31st of January, a Learjet 55 medical transport plane carrying a child patient, her mother and 4 others crashed into a Philadelphia neighborhood and exploded in a fireball. The crash killed all 6 on board as well as a bystander on the road. On the 6th of February, a small commuter plane crashed on its way to Nome, Alaska, killing the pilot and 9 passengers.